And welcome to another edition of Pop It with me, Matt Rebar. And today's a super speedy lightning round because one of our contestants is in an Uber in Chicago. So we got to go, girl. We got to get this going. So today, instead of 30 seconds, each of you are getting 20 seconds. You're only getting 2/3 of the normal time. And without further ado, 5 pop culture questions. We want your opinions. Let's start off with the big one. Taylor Swift's 10-minute All Too Well dropped. What are your thoughts? Let's start it with Haley.
There's not enough to say about this. I can't believe that she dropped a 10-minute version, even with the short film to go along with it. I think she should have dropped the 10-minute version when she first released the album, but that's a whole other conversation. She didn't miss. Not one line misses.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
There's nothing else to say. She didn't miss. She's never missed.
Joanna, what do you think? Was this a miss or did she not miss like Haley said?
I'm so not the right person, I feel like, for this question because I'm the unpopular opinion and I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't. I think she's overrated. I know my sorority tried to convert me and they just couldn't. And I think 10 minutes is too long. I skipped through the whole thing so
That's
I
your
could pass the time.
That's your time. I would love to see a Taylor Swift conversion camp. What is that like? It's like you wake up and we're playing Fearless, and then we're playing 1989 at the end of the night.
We really tried.
What do you do for a conversion camp? Brendan, you are one of the spiciest people we've ever had on this show. I'm sure All Too Well was either very well or very unwell for you. What did you think?
Oh my God, Taylor Swift is so dramatic. Never trust a cat lady. And I honestly think that she's probably a member of Church of Scientologists. There's something going on with her. I mean, it's definitely something that's wrong with her. She keeps getting broken up with, but
some weird allegations today. I thought the song, actually, I was a little worried because 10 minutes usually you're like, oh gosh, but it was very nice. I think it's a good driving song. That's something that I could see driving to. As for the video, the moment that kind of was like, it was the scene when she tried to grab his hand during the dinner with the friends and he said no. Girl, I'm trying to eat the apps. I'm trying to hold my wine. Not a good time for hand holding. So that whole scene for me was like, Taylor. I mean, she was probably like 19 at the time, but come on.
He was 19 and I think he was 29.
Don't love that. Not a fan of that age.
She was 13 though.
Well, yeah, but the point was they were showing the hand, and I'm like, I don't want to hold my hands if I'm having friends at dinner. Well, yeah, I'm like not a great time for hand holding. So I thought that was the only thing that stuck out to me. That was a little interesting. All right, our second topic: Ariana Grande, Cynthia Ervio. Excuse me, I am so bad at names all the time. The two of them are going to star in the film version of Wicked. Is this a serve? Are we ready for the Wicked film? Brendan, back to you.
I just think that we should give other people opportunities to shine. I know she is amazing, but there are people who go to school for acting and their dream is to be on Broadway and everything. So I think that we should start getting some of the C-list celebrities in there, like myself.
Well, the shocking thing about that is you calling yourself a C-list celebrity. I don't know. That felt like the most. We'll have to fact check that later, along with Taylor Swift and Scientology. Joanna, I know you love Ari. What do you think? Are you excited?
I am so excited. I'm a little nervous though, because I was super excited for In the Heights to be the movie version. And I was really let down just because of how political it was and how they changed things. So I really hope this doesn't get political. I like both of them. I think it's a great fit. I just don't want politics in my musicals.
Interesting. And Haley, what about you? Are you ready for Wicked on the big screen with Ari and Cynthia?
I am. I'm so ready. I think that if they had to cast anyone else besides Kristen Chenoweth to be Glinda the Good Witch, I think it should be Ariana Grande. If we're talking about pop stars, I think that she fits it perfectly. I don't know much about the other woman who is playing Elphaba.
Cynthia. Yeah.
I watched some videos of her singing and I think that she's incredible. So I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I think I'm excited for this. Just a reminder, Ariana Grande was an actress. That's how she kind of got started, was on was it Victorious with that Victoria woman?
She was on Broadway.
She was on Broadway, so she definitely has acting chops. But yeah, I'm curious how it goes, and if the film's gonna be more high budget and very avant-garde and epic. I mean, we'll see. We're gonna definitely have to keep our eyes peeled for that. Britney is free. Free Britney, she's free. Any words for Britney? What would you say if she was listening to Pop It or her family? This is kind of an open-ended, wherever you want to go. We'll go back to Haley. Haley?
I think Britney's family, they need to watch out. They need to watch out. She's coming for you all like she has never been able to do before. So thank God Britney is free. She deserves it. If anyone in the world deserves it. No one worked harder than her. She's been working since she was like, what? 10?
14
9?
or 15.
Yeah.
Like,
Or yeah.
she deserves it. She's worked so hard for everything.
That's your time. Joanna, Britney, what do you got to say?
I'm so happy for Britney. I really hope that she produces new art and new music, and because like who knows what the true Britney or the free Britney feels and how she portrays her own art. I feel like everything's been really filtered. So I hope we get new stuff from her.
And Brendan, free Britney. Any words for her or the family?
I'm just saying, the family can kiss my ass. I'm just saying, I can't wait for this Netflix documentary to come out if they make one on her and her life, and I can't wait for her to like drag them so hard. And I'm gonna have some popcorn and just watch.
I gotta agree with Joanna. I know, like, do whatever you want. Like, this is your time, but like, ooh, that first song back. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be, I hope, a banger. Like, I want it to be called, like, maybe not free, that's really on the nose, but something like, like I'm taking this time, taking this space, like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that. So who knows? That might be
like
next
a total
year.
side note, but like it reminds me of like Kesha, where she feel like she was like locked up and trapped for so long, and then it's just like, I'm free. This is my new album. This is me. It was so wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Our fourth topic. Ooh, on a funny note, Mariah Carey. She's sponsoring McDonald's freebies this holiday season. And Mariah said that her favorite family memories are with her kids at McDonald's. Do we feel like this is genuine? Is this just really like, transparent marketing? What? I don't even know what to say. Brendan, you start us off. I feel like you have something spicy here.
I'm just saying we must be going to the wrong McDonald's then, and I want to know how much she was being paid by them. Also, I think to fix her voice, I think she should have a few sips of McDonald's Sprite, because we all know that shit does something good to you.
Joanna, Mariah Carey at McDonald's, is this believable to you?
I think Mariah Carey thrives off of that one Christmas song that is so iconic to Christmas. And like, I'm so over it. And like this year, for some reason, she's been popping up everywhere for Christmas. Like, I get it. You have that Christmas song. Everyone loves it. I'm kind of over it.
Haley, are you going to have a McDouble and think of Mariah and her fun memories? Like, what do you think here?
I think that we love a humble queen. We really do. And if anyone is humble, it is Miss Mariah Carey. So family memories at McDonald's, not really too sure about that. I think Brendan might have hit it right on the nose with how much are they paying her for that. But you know what? If they were probably giving me as much money as they were giving her, I would probably say the same thing. So.
You know what? And I think that's the biggest takeaway for me is like, I don't see Mimi and the twins sitting there having nuggets and playing in the toy palace,
the Hamburglar,
trying to get a shake, and the ice cream machine's broken, and Mariah's like, what do you mean? And like,
the ice cream machine would not be broken for Miss Mariah Carey.
No, the ice cream machines,
she would buy the ice
cream. You can have Jesus walk in that McDonald's and the ice cream machine is broken. Even Jesus himself could not do a miracle.
She would hit a note and she'll be like, ha ha, and then it'll be like fixed.
She'll fix it with her vocals. Yeah. But you know what? I gotta say, Queen, get that cash. If McDonald's came to me and said, hey, for $3 million, will you help us give away free food and say that your best family memories were at McDonald's? Absolutely. Also, I've taken my nieces to McDonald's, and no offense to my nieces, it's always trouble. There's always running around, sauces everywhere. We have to get the dippy doos. Refills on refills, and
didn't get the right toy.
Didn't get the right toy.
I already have that one.
Staff's like, oh, we don't want to deal. Like, who's worse, a young child at McDonald's or one of those people with the coffee refills who sits in the McDonald's with the coffee refills? The old people
all day.
Like, that's not, guys. I know it says McCafe, but it's not a real cafe. So, all right, I feel like my rant is over. our last segment tonight. Paul Rudd is named People's Sexiest Man Alive. Is he your sexiest person alive at the moment? Do you think Paul Rudd is sexy? Would you do him? Let's go back to Haley on this one.
Well, if it were me picking, it would definitely be Harry Styles. But I don't think Paul Rudd is too far off. I think that man has been long overdue for Blake Shelton before Paul Rudd. Really? Really? Paul Rudd hasn't aged in like 25 years. He looks great. He's fabulous, and he seems like he'd be a good time.
That's your time. That's your time. Joanna, Paul Rudd, does he get the gears spinning for you?
I totally agree with Haley. If I had to pick sexiest man alive, it'd probably be more like Harry Styles. That being said, also same as Haley, I do think he's very handsome. Dude, I want to bang him. No, maybe be good friends, but like, you know, I don't know. It's my sexiest man alive, probably not, but I never agree with People magazine anyways.
Brendan, when I think of people who know what sexy is, you're definitely on the top of the list. So I'm sure you have an opinion. Is Paul Rudd sexy? Is he your sexiest man of the year?
Actually, I don't know if you guys knew this, but they actually reached out to me. I was in the running. Second of all, I don't think I've ever heard of his name before. I'm sure I've recognized him, but
you definitely know who he is.
But I would say mine is probably like Ryan Gosling or Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal, that is so bold of you. After Red just came out, how lucky are you?
He watched that all too well and goes, well.
My boyfriend has told me that he would leave me for Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh wow,
he loves him.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
we have a
if
lot
he's
of
under 25. He would also, Jake Gyllenhaal would go for your boyfriend.
Does Joanna, does your man like to hold hands during parties? Because apparently that is a big no for Gyllenhaal. So
oh no, we do not hold hands.
Gotta have those free hands for the gotta have those free hands for the canapes and the hors d'oeuvres, baby.
Yeah, or
we like hook up for a second, be like, hi, I missed you. Okay, bye. And then we go do our own thing.
He can just hold something else.
On that note, I gotta say, I think Paul Rudd, is he sexy? Yes. Is he the sexiest? I think Harry Styles was a great answer, you guys. But I gotta say, there's something about Paul that makes him feel like really warm and kind. Like if you did hook up and he'd be like, oh, stay the night. You can even sleep on the couch if you want to. And then maybe he'd like cook up something or get like DoorDash, you know, like, but like it'd be like fancy DoorDash, you know, like the fancy restaurant, not like McDonald's,
sushi.
like not like Mariah Carey McDonald's, free McDonald's breakfast with Paul Rudd.
We'll get the Mariah Carey meal.
Paul, you know, Paul, some of my best memories are at McDonald's. But you know, I definitely think if you look at the list in the last few years, he's definitely probably one of the sexier people that they've picked. They've been going for personality. They're like, you know what's sexy? A good personality, someone who's funny. And I gotta agree, you can look like an Adonis, but if you are a D-bag, if you are a D-canoe, it's not sexy for me. So oh, well, you guys, thank you for this minier than usual episode of Pop It. Are we ready to see who won?
Yes, that's fine.
All right,
I know
let's start with Joanna, who got 23 points.
Uh-oh, I'm loud.
Brendan, who got 22 points. And then Haley got 24. Haley won!
Yes,
Haley, you had some great opinions today. You brought some real good facts. You were serving, Queen. So we're going to serve you a victory today. November 14th from now on will be Haley Won Pop It Day. And we'll celebrate with McDonald's. We'll celebrate with Paul Rudd will be a guest speaker.
The key to the city.
The key to Pop It City, which has 30 residents. So all right, well, thank you so much for coming. This was a fun mini episode. I'm so glad that we could do it. Well, Brendan is in an Uber in Chicago. And we'll have our rich panel again next month. So get watching the news, guys. Stay informed, that way you can beat each other. I mean,
ho ho ho.
It's almost 'tis the season. So until then, peace out.